Thanks for checking out the Real Estate Today podcast. Right now we're going to talk about successful real estate investment planning.
I'm Bob Nelson, real estate investment broker with Pacwest Real Estate Investments.
And I'm Marcia Edwards, residential broker with Windermere Real Estate. Let's talk a little more about investment property. This is something that I want to be an expert in because I want to be successful myself. And in residential real estate, we don't have the exposure you do, Bob. You've done thousands of transactions using the 1031 exchange on investment real estate.
Well, it's interesting. It's something that intrigued me in my very first year of real estate, and I've been doing it for 51 years. It's an extremely intricate transaction. It's one that if you understand and you play it well, you do it well, play by the rules, it's an extreme benefit. I get to sell something, not have to pay tax on it, use all of my equity forward into the next deal, and continue doing that until such time as I sell and don't further exchange.
Okay, in doing that, in the process of investment successes, what are the ways you can increase your probability for long-term success with your investment plan?
Well, I think the very first thing, identify what you own. Now, if you own one property, that's fairly easily done. But if you're further along with your investment life and you own 3 or 4 or 5 or a dozen things, each quarter, take a look at how productive each of the assets in fact would be. Is there one of them that's lagging behind, and is there anything you can do to fix it? If not, why not get rid of the runt of the litter, so to speak, sell it, do a 1031 into something that's more productive or more fun to own or more whatever, but at least know what you have and adjust accordingly.
You could look at,
in some instances, not selling, it may be refinancing.
I was just going to say, you could look at many parts of the asset. It could be rate of return. It could also be what's coming up as capital improvements needed and things like that, right?
Exactly. And you may not have the money to cover it, so you sell it as a fixer. Somebody will buy it and probably not penalize you as much as the cost would have been to fix it to begin with.
It does no harm to look for better opportunities at any point in time. So knowing what would look better to you and seeking that out makes a lot of sense, at least annually. Okay. So also there's staying current with the economic changes and understanding when the opportunities and doors might close. For example, as you mentioned, refinancing right now.
Exactly. A great time to refinance. Interest rates are hugely low, and we can get long-term fixed rate for a term of 10 years with certain lenders. We can also share that information. Isaac Grant's a great source.
Well, these are great tools on improving the probability of your investment success. I'm Marcia Edwards, Windermere Real Estate.
I'm Bob Nelson, real estate investment broker with Pacwest Real Estate Investments. You could also find more information on the tax-deferred exchange on my website, 1031guru.com.